Oh, I put that in the marker. Oh, but it doesn't matter. You can swear on YouTube now. I forgot. I forgot you can swear on YouTube now. Now I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Don't say F you, YouTube. I gotta say though, dude, I've now reached the point. I was excited to see Chibley playing Arc Raiders yesterday, and then I signed into Twitch this morning, and everyone's playing Tarkov again. What the hell, man? You have better Tarkov. Get off the pipe, man. You're free. They made Tarkov with sauce. Why are you playing sauceless Tarkov? It doesn't make any sense to me. As a viewer, I mean, as an addict, I guess I can relate, but you're breathtaking. I haven't said that at all today. That's crazy. Do we want... I think a bomb for that is probably good. They're both sauceless as a viewer. You might be a bad viewer. If you watch funny people play Arc Raiders, it's funny. Ooh. Huge. Huge. Librarian, what are your thoughts on the golden penny? I kind of feel like it's a crazy add to the game. It's just like busy work, man. 3 pennies? Are you trolling me? Annoying item? Huge. My Isaac Whisperer. What a troll, man. That's not a secret room. I'm silly. Well, worth. Let's go, man. Let's go. Got high with my mom last night. Happy Thanksgiving. How old's your mom? This could be like awesome vibes or horrible vibes. If your mom's like 70, that's like a cute story. If your mom's like, if she's like 42 or something, I don't know. It doesn't sound fair, but it's like something about the vibes of that. Can somebody second this motion so I don't end up turning into a pariah? That seems weird. You're right. If your mom's 42, she's still supposed to have her hand on the wheel, you know what I mean? At 70, she can start to chill and hit the pen. I mean, she can hit the pen at 42, she just can't do it like with your kid. You end up with like a Charles Melton situation, you know what I mean? You guys see May, December? Netflix's one good movie of the year from last year? Okay, give me that. I'm ready to go. Bro, you're like 42? Yeah, I know. That's why, like, I would not smoke with my kid. Also, she's 5, so she's got, like, a few years left before she starts, probably. Well, I don't know, maybe not. I do live in British Columbia. Like 2? It's actually one of the things that makes me feel old is not like having no hair on the top of my head and like gray chest hair, but instead when people start telling stories like they got high in the 8th grade, because that shit it didn't happen where I grew up, at least. I'm not saying they weren't getting up to some stuff, but nobody in like the 8th grade was like, let's go to the bathroom and get high. It definitely happened, just not in your group of friends. Buddy, there were like 11 people in my class. Like, we knew each other very well. I did not go to one of those, like, California schools that has, like, 1,000 8th graders in the class, man. Didn't know kids who smoked at age 10? Yes! I'll back that up. I'll back that up. I knew some kids who started smoking in, like, the 6th grade, which is pretty bad. But I don't know, man. I guess they just didn't have the hookup. There were probably some kids hitting the oregano or whatever back then, but 8th graders are vaping in the bathroom at all times now. That's so sad, but also like so hilarious. It must be really hard to be a teacher these days, man. I don't think I could punish a 12-year-old for vaping in the bathroom. I would be like, what are you doing? Like, why are you... Why are you pretending to be a grown-up? You're a little kid. It's like when you hear a little kid swear, man. They don't know what they're doing. They don't understand the ramifications of it. They're wearing the costume of an older man. Started drinking at 13. Did you grow up in like the 1920s or something? That seems crazy. How'd you even have the hookup at 13, man? When you say you started drinking, do you mean you had like a wine cooler now and then, or were you going hard like, I don't know, maybe twice a month for a 13-year-old? I just bought it at the store. I had a mustache. Holy cow, man. I'm starting to understand a lot of the comments I see in chat. No disrespect. You're a victim. You're a victim of the system for sure. But now you've made it my problem, so I have to take it out on you, of course. Because I mean, you're letting the cycle continue willfully, and as a result, you need to be punished. Wow, thanks for nothing. I was pounding JD in the shower at 13. Are you talking about the alcohol or like the guy from Scrubs? The guy from Scrubs? I mean, that seems fine depending on when you were born. I mean, if you're like 50 now, I think that's like, you guys were around the same age, so that's, could be worse. Jack Daniels, I wish it was the guy from Scrubs. That's a great reply. That is a great reply. I wish it was the guy from Scrubs. The only way the comment would be funnier is if you put in parentheses, I'm straight. But I can't make you do that because I don't know if that's true. But that would have added yet another wrinkle to what was already a very, very good comment. Oh, shit. Q. Do you think if you're jacked and you have kids, you're a bad parent? No, man. It's not. It doesn't. Okay, this is like r/childfree is going to be mad at me for this one. It doesn't take a lot of work in a short period of time to be jacked. It takes a lot of work over a long period of time to be jacked. It takes consistency. It takes commitment. You could knock that shit out an hour a day. You just got to do it for like maybe 5-10 years, right? So no, I don't think that makes you. I don't think it makes you a bad parent. Not at all. Now, I think you're a bad parent if your 2-year-old's playing by themselves in the sandbox and you're looking at your phone in the park. I don't think it makes you a bad parent. I think it means maybe, like, you need some help. You're probably suffering from, like, burnout or something. Or maybe you just don't give a fuck. I don't know. Gotta re-roll that for sure. Oh, fuck. Watch YouTube Shorts with your kid? Well, like, what's crazy is that if your kid's watching YouTube Shorts, which they shouldn't be, you should be watching it with them. That might be the only semi-acceptable time for an adult to be watching YouTube Shorts is when they're supervising what their kid is doing. Speed down. I am never going to take anything, I'm never leaving anything in this game up to chance ever again. Why does the milk look so fucked up in this game? Like, it looks like it came from a different game, man. It looks... Librarian, back me up here. It looks like they bevel and embossed a toggle in Photoshop and then imported it to the game. Sorry if you're the person who made the milk icon in Isaac. Also, I don't know what it does, and it's been in the game for 10 years. So, you fucked up. Makes you cry? You know what's making me cry? My maladroit dodges right now. I think I want that. I don't know what you do. Did I fuck it? No. If I kill enemies, I will receive pennies from some of them. And those pennies will allow me to buy the tarot cloth. Ergo, we win the run. Chat, nuts on the table right now. Most underrated HBO show of all time. I'll start. Larry Sanders Show. You go next. Oz? I'm fucking done talking about witches, man. After all the Wicked talk yesterday. Game of Thrones, yes. What percentage of Game of Thrones fans you think are just pretending to hate season 8 because that's where the culture's at, but actually, like, when they were watching it, they were like, this is the best season. I think it's, sorry, this is not fair, but I remember in season 8, I saw a tweet from another content creator before, it was whatever the episode was where it's entirely pitch black, okay? And I remember because I was PST, I didn't get to see the episode until a little bit later. So I was on Twitter, I saw reactions, and the reaction was like, I can't shake the feeling that we just watched the best episode of television we're ever gonna see in our entire lives. And I was like, whoa, this must be like really good. And then I watched it and went, what the fuck are they talking about? This is... I mean, I had a TCL, so maybe it's my fault. I have no idea what's happening. I can't see anything. They saw the 7 seasons of build-up ends in Deus Ex Machina instant. Not to be a Cinema Sins guy, but you're all right. Rip Devil Deal, huh? Well. Anyway, I don't have anything else to say. Remember Game of Thrones? Shit was really driving the culture for a while. Subjectivity is a cop-out. Sometimes people are just wrong. Thank you. Thank you. There's some shit that definitely sucks, man. We let people enjoy things too much. It's not, we shouldn't, like, you know, kill them for liking bad stuff. That's too far. To be fair, I don't know if that's, like, ever happened in human history, but you should be able to be like, nah, this kind of sucks. In my opinion. But people are soft these days, man. Back in the day, I mean, you could say something was ass, and people would be like, thank you for saving me some time and money. Now, if you say, it might be okay if you're a fan of the genre, people are like posting your home address on socials. It's a crazy world out there. I'm sorry, I'm slipping into stand-up parlance. It's a crazy world out there. Just the other day, and then I would insert a made-up story here that you would believe is real, and it might change the way you think about the world for the worse. Case in point, Star Wars prequels. Don't even talk to me, man. And because I agree with you. So I don't want you to talk to me because we're just gonna end up in an echo chamber. How the hell is Revenge of the Sith at like a 4.1 on Letterboxd? I was the only person defending it in 2005. In 2005, everybody was like, this is just as bad as the other ones. And I was like, no, bro, it's a lot better than the other ones. And then they started saying it's one of the best Star Wars. And I went, all right, let's chill out. I don't think it doesn't deserve to be higher than the 40-year-old virgin on Letterboxd. That's all I'm saying. Even though they both star well, no, Hayden Christensen was not that old. But anyway. Get me out of here. Rogue One is incredible. Let's not just go throwing around Keanu Reeves words with no meaning attached to them, okay? It's a good movie. I would agree with that. OG trilogy the best? Yes, of the trilogies, but Return of the Jedi kind of sucks. I think if you read a plot synopsis of Return of the Jedi on Wikipedia, it kind of seems like, wow, this movie really ties it all together. But if you actually watch it, like I did maybe 3 weeks ago because my child is really into Star Wars, it's pretty bad, man. Well, it's pretty uneven. Like the stuff that the space battle stuff that they do seems pretty good to me. But then I mean, it's like serious Gen X take, but the stuff with the Ewoks is like straight out of like a like a bad sci-fi television show. Okay, Kevin Smith. Not everything Kevin Smith has ever done is wrong, okay? It is Looney Tunes-esque. Which is fine, but like, I don't know, it kind of, the tone of The Empire Strikes Back is better, I think. I don't think that's a controversial take, so I apologize for saying it. I should say more controversial stuff like, Libby, you're here. Libby, you don't have to back me up. Should husbands send their wives YouTube shorts? Be honest. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna use you as a symbol for all of, you know, women's opinions on this. Of course they should. That wasn't her that said that, by the way. This is your best take? I stand by it. Don't change it from reels to shorts. Sorry, that's true. Not to get in trouble, but Instagram is wife-coded. YouTube Shorts is kind of gender neutral. Gender neutral, I would say. She said she needs more context. I have a not a theory. I have a personal opinion that is men lose aura by sending their wives YouTube Shorts. And I wanted to be unfair first. I wanted to say something like too many YouTube Shorts, but that's not fair. Because too many YouTube Shorts is like too much of anything is bad. So I'm saying like, there's probably, I'm gonna fucking die. There's probably a level that's acceptable. Like I feel like if I sent like one YouTube short every 6 months or something like that, then it wouldn't be a problem. But if I was sending like one a day, that's bad. I would say you're onto something, but in marriage you can tank a lot of aura loss and it's okay. Well, yes, but I'm not doing it because I don't want to lose aura. Like I'm not keeping score. I'm not like, oh, I really want to send this YouTube short to my wife, but I'm in aura debt right now. It's more like I don't want to be the kind of guy that's like, please, because, well, I should start with my fucked up worldview. That is, when people send you a link to watch something, they're not sending the link out of a selfless motivation of like, I think you would laugh and love this and bring more joy to the world. I feel like the reason that people are sending links like that is like, please affirm that I found something funny and like give me credit for finding it. This might even be more controversial than the original take. People are like, no, I spread memes to bring joy to the world. Okay, Elon Musk, all right. Saving the world through memes. Let me know how that works out for you. I feel like people do it, it's not like malicious self-interest, but I think they are largely doing it out of self-interest or boredom. They're like, I saw something funny, I want to talk to somebody, I'm gonna use the YouTube short as like a way to start a conversation because I'm bored right now. It's multifaceted, I guess, is what I'm saying. Stop, I feel too seen. Bro, I grew up in like the ICQ era, I know all about this shit. That's why, maybe the reason I stopped is because I fucking had my fill, man. Should I send my wife clips of you? No, bro, YouTube Shorts do not monetize well. It doesn't matter to me at all. Plus, to be honest, if she hasn't been watching me for a while, I don't really want her in chat. Because if you don't understand the kind of culture that we got going on over here, sometimes you can end up typing some stuff in chat that pisses me off. Like, oh, you can't say that. Someone said this is a toxic take, but like, bro, some real things are toxic. Nitrous oxide is toxic. If you go nitrous oxide is toxic, that doesn't mean that you're being toxic, it means you're identifying something that's toxic. If you call something out as toxic, you're actually serving as a warning label, which is a public good. Anyway, it sounds like she agreed with me wholeheartedly, so that's one in my column, I would say. But I will say, it's not totally fair, and the reason it's not totally fair is because I don't watch YouTube Shorts, so I don't have any YouTube Shorts to send to my wife. If I did watch YouTube Shorts, I don't know, I just can't imagine being that kind of person. So I guess I'm LARPing, because I can't really put myself in that mindset. Does YouTube Shorts have the least aura? No. Well, I don't think it's... I think the platform doesn't matter that much as long as they, like, have an account. Excuse me, I really wanted that heart. The thing that matters is what you're sending. Like, in order, what do I want to be sent the most? And keep in mind, I'm a man, so nobody cares about my opinion. But I'm going to say it anyway, because I don't know what else to do. What do I want to be sent the most? CCTV footage of someone slipping on a wet floor inside of a store and then, like, really hurting themselves. And then standing up and grabbing their back and going, oh, oh, and then walking 2 more steps and falling down again on the same patch of floor. That, or, like, dash cam footage or something like that. Like, that's close to the top. And then it would be, like... Good skit, I guess. A skit with a good bit attached to it, which has been known to happen from time to time. One thing I never want to be sent, and I think you should absolutely... I think I apologize to the men for this one, because I think I'm going to farm so many +2s that you're going to be scared. I think if you start sending your wife clips from, like, a podcast that's not funny, but instead is meant to, like, teach you something about the world, it's over. Like, I think you're on the downslope and you gotta bail out of that. You can't be sending your wife, like, Manosphere podcast clips. That's a given. She does not care, and you probably should also not care. That's what my parents do? Well, if they've been married long enough, they might be locked in. I don't know. I'm old, but I'm not... I'm old by Twitch standards. I'm not old enough to... you know, have that kind of wisdom from, like, a real life standpoint. There's people out there older than me. My parents do it to me. Yeah, but I'm sorry to say, I mean, it's not fair. If your parents start sending you stuff like that, you have to watch it because they raised you. But you have an obligation to not fall for it. And you also have an obligation to push back a little bit. You have an obligation to be like, I think that's AI. Like, if it's obviously 100% AI, you have to go, are you sure this isn't AI? You have to do something like that. Or you could not click it and then just react with the mind blown or something. Dog shit items, man. Just something like that. That's my thoughts on it. But I don't know, I mean, I would much rather be linked an article. Maybe I'm old. I would much rather someone linked me to an article that they actually read and be like, you should read this. That, to me, shows genuine care. Almost because of the fact that watching a video takes no time investment and reading an article takes a lot. So it's almost like they're saying, I wouldn't have linked this to you unless I thought it was really relevant to your interests. But a video is just like, it's like a tree, like, farting a seed out into the environment. It's just like, I'm spitting out 10,000 seeds because I know, like, 9,900 of them are just going to get driven over by dump trucks, you know? Which, I don't know that much about trees, actually may still germinate. I don't know. Did you see that fucking play? Did you see that shit? What are you talking about? You should stop watching YouTube Shorts, but if you watch them, you should be embarrassed about them. You should not send them to your spouse. Unless you're a wife, in which case your husband has to tank them. And I don't understand why. We've been talking about it for a long time, trying to understand why there's a double standard, but there is a double standard. I'm not the bad person for noticing the double standard. More trash, fantastic. What about video essays? Only acceptable if you are watching it together over dinner. You know what's interesting? I want to bring up MS Paint. Do you think we're now at the point where, no, not even close now that I think about it. What year do you think we will reach the point where the average couple at their dining room table eats side by side instead of across? Because I grew up in an across household because people were talking, but definitely I think I'm like exactly at like the watershed moment where I might be on the across level or I might be on the same side level while we watch a Defunctland video or something like that. I could go either way. I'm polymorphic on that one. Side by side, less we're eating out. Bro, I was at Heidi Lao yesterday. Librarian, you're not Chinese. Is it okay for me to say? I looked it up this morning. Is it okay for me to use the Chinese word for white devil? Is there a more white thing than looking up whether I should be able to use a word that I'm offended by? I was Googling, like, is this word that insults me offensive? So yeah, I was going full Guaylo at Heidi Lao. I had a great time. And it was good, but I didn't realize how many people at Heidi Lao are on dates, but like both looking at their phones the whole time. And I'm just observing the culture. I'm not demonizing the culture. I was just surprised, man. I am Chinese, by the way. I didn't know that. I'm pleading the fifth on that one. You can demonize it? Well, I don't know. It's not my place, man. Ah, shit. All these items are ass. Let me think about this for a second. I think I have a play. If I want to live, I think I have a play. Red stew is an ass? No, I mean this one. This one is semi-ass. Because I don't know what it does. We didn't skip red stew. We're gonna grab red stew later. You guys, you don't understand Isaac. You don't understand order. And you don't understand aura. But I was surprised. I was surprised how many people on dates were like, we're both gonna look at our phone. But you know what? I will also say that's in a weird way, despite all my demonizing of short form video content, I actually don't find that depressing, and I'll tell you why. One thing I talk about with my mom all the time is that being able to be quiet with your spouse at a restaurant is awesome. You know, we talk when we go out to dinner. Don't get me wrong, we make an effort, but at the same time, like, you know, Kate and I, we've been together for like 13 years at this point. We kind of know, I'm not saying there's no other wrinkles to the personality to uncover, but it's not like a breathless exchange of information to constantly be like discovering the next hidden depth in this individual, right? But when you're like 17 and you see a married couple out for dinner and they're not talking, you're like, oh, that's so sad. They probably fucking hate each other. But in reality, you're just like, this food is really good. But after lunch, we have to go home and put some stuff in storage. Like, that's what's going on in your brain. You're not desperately like, like, oh, I'm fucking trying to think of something to say, but I fucking said everything. You're like, food yummy, food yummy. Should we get dessert? Yeah, you're just hanging out. It's no big deal, man. Ugh, it's garbage day. You're not a real grown-up. Oh, fuck. Being a grown-up is you go, whoa, it's garbage day! Fuck, I'm fucking bad at the game. I'm so fucking bad at the game. We can get rid of all the fucking garbage that we made. Kimmy, stop hitting me! Fuck it, we ball. What do you got for me? Thanks. Oh my god, I fucking hate you. Okay, time to lock in, I guess. Bad luck, Brian. Says it's time to lock in. Dies. You know what I'm talking about, Redditors? Fuck it, we ball. Oh, shit. Heart rate's up. The heart rate got up for sure. On the bright side, at least like every remaining room is just like the most undodgeable pattern you could ever come up with. Oh, never mind, I have shielded tears. We're going to the fucking moon, bro. Also, if I didn't have red stew, I'd be putting down a lot of glitter bombs to try to farm some HP. Keep their heads ringing. There we go. Yep, we'll fight for this. I fight for my fucking friends. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for weighing in on that. It's very controversial. I understand. Because, again, I think we're getting this on. I think we hit on, like, not a PhD level thesis, but definitely, like, the subject of an undergraduate sociology thesis. Like, your social media algorithm as a more accurate encapsulation of your personality in a post-genetic transmission world. So I understand the algorithm is very personal. So for me, if I sent you a YouTube short, again, we're stretching the bounds of believability here, but if I sent you a YouTube short and you said, I didn't really like this, I would be like, my bad. But someone who watches a lot of YouTube shorts might take it personally and be like, this is literally like an identical version of my personality. It's artificial, but it's identical. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong here. That person doesn't exist. Outside, but on the internet, they're everywhere. You send shit like the straight shot video? That's what it's all about. That's when I knew Kate was the one. When she understood the straight shot video. Actually, I don't know why I said it that way. Low key, before you get married, you should live together. That's a given. But you should also be able to swap algorithms for a day. Just to see what kind of shit the other person has been... What kind of shit tech companies think the other person would be into. And you don't need to act on it, but maybe you should know. Like the day before the wedding, there can be like a special ceremony where you scroll through... You just swap algorithms for a day. Tons of car crash videos. Am I crazy to think that that's like not a red flag? Obviously I'm biased because I've watched some dash cam footage in my life, but what's the red flag for car crash videos? It's not like I'm gonna crash my car to be in one of the videos. Like, it'd be more of a red flag to watch like a Twitch streamer, because they might decide to quit their job and try to become one. Kind of real for that one? I think I'm very real for that one, man. Guy who likes watching elderly Asian men fall down elevator shafts. Okay, can I say something in my own defense? The race of the person falling down the elevator shaft doesn't have to matter. It just so happens that Asian countries had a lot more CCTV than other countries until very recently. It's like, this is a situation where you have to actually use a little bit of deductive reasoning. There's CCTV everywhere in China and Korea, man. We don't have that much CCTV in Canada. Otherwise, we'd have videos of people falling down elevators. Well, I don't know if we would, because honestly, I don't know if we have the same degree of like nightmare elevators here. I've never been in one where I've been like, the door just starts to, it turns into like a jigsaw trap while we're inside of it, but Montreal ice slips would go crazy. That's the realest shit any motherfucker has ever said in my chat. I have busted my tailbone like 5 times. I've only been to Montreal thrice. Oh shit, dude. That's true, we do have CTV. Rip Colleen Jones, by the way. She was on CBC, but still rip to a legend. Know what I'm talking about, VIP Daniel? Give me High Priestess. We're gonna live, man. I'm a global head. What news you guys watching in Vancouver? I always default to the CBC, man. Plus CBC Vancouver got some goats. Justin McElroy. I feel like the meteorologists are always a little bit quirked up. Joe Rogan podcast. I'm sorry, I was talking about news for entertainment. Like real news, it's Joe Rogan. It's Rogan by a mile. But I actually don't have to watch the news anymore because I just watch a lot of stand-up comedy instead. Yep. Heal me. For Rogan Josh. Who wins? Joe Rogan versus Rogan Josh? Probably Joe Rogan. I think he could probably eat he could eat a few curries for sure. He's anabolic. Best Indian food? I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of good ones, so I don't want to get in the fight. Can I quirk it up for you a little bit? I might go with the dosa, man. I might go a little bit out of the norm and go dosa, but I'm not gonna turn up my nose at a non-onion bhaji, papadam, pakora, curry style dinner with a mango lassi on the side either. Forgot you can't talk about food because there's a VTuber named after the food. Maybe some damage in here. Y'all got any of them hit boxes? Remember when people used to talk like that? You're saying fuck VTubers? No, the fuck I ain't. I'm saying fuck their viewers. They can do whatever they want, man. And I'm sure there's some people in here that are watching VTubers that are like, you know, just like being normal about it and not like someone said the name of the VTuber, I'm gonna post it in all caps. It's probably almost all of the viewers as well, if I may. I think I'm being more than fair, which is a nice way of saying I'm lying altruistically. You've never been more right in your life? Origin, you're breathtaking. We might be here for a minute. Nice try. Oh, I want to look at chat so bad. I want to look at chat so fucking bad right now. It's the pull of just glancing a little bit to the right is so very, very strong. It's like when Joel Barish was under the table, you know, when he got transported back to being like 2 years old and he was hiding under the table and his mom was like 30 feet tall. Please. What am I doing? Okay, you have to get bombs in there. You can't take that pill yet. You're gonna want to take that pill. You can't take that pill yet. It can't be taken yet. You gotta wait. You gotta be patient. That's the kind of shit we want. I gotta beat you to it, buddy. Worth. Okay, this is fucking tactical espionage action right here. Glitter bomb with nothing in it, greater than sign. Okay, that was bad. Bro, who gives a fuck about the penny? Why are you going out into the no man's land for a penny? This ain't Passchendaele, bro. Inflation happened. Paul Gross type shit. 2 more bombs remain. They literally owe me mom's knife. I've been fighting for my fucking life out here. 2 tears up pills. I guess that's unlikely considering they're 2 different pills. Please. We maintain 1 bomb just in case. Just in case. How are you not dead? How did I not get hit? Fair, fair, fair. Okay. Luck down. Range down. I'm gonna fucking freak out. I'm gonna fucking freak out. You got so carried by lost contact. Isaac players, when you get one good item and 39 shitty items. Bro, you got fucking lucky, man. You got fucking carried. I think we do want this. I don't think we give a fuck about those. Okay. Okay, you got me. Apparently I'm shooting on diagonals now. This is looking pretty bad, man. Girl advice, should I make her cereal if she comes over? No, bro, because if you give her food, she's gonna expect it every time. That could cost you like 35, 40 cents a visit. You stack that up over a lifetime, I mean, you're in a lot of trouble. Especially if she's got dietary restrictions, you know, a gluten intolerance or something like that, you'd be in a world of hurt. She should bring a packed lunch. Help me, help me. Help me! 2 bombs. 2 bombs can do this. 2 bombs can win, bro. All you need to do is you got to get value for your bombs. One of them would be... No, it can't be right there. You place 1 bomb right here and pray. Bad. You place 1 bomb right here and pray. And then you pray it's not an enemy. It's an enemy. And he just keeps getting closer. Okay, but I fucking lived, and I'm going to go here. And you should re-roll. You should always re-roll in the secret room, because the secret room has the best pool. What the hell are you? Librarian, what is this? Are you mad at me? Is this good? It sucks? I don't even know. How is there an item that I've never seen before in this game? I guess I stopped playing before season 35. It's ass? What does it fucking do, man? Ass good or ass bad? Probably what I sounded like talking to the Korean gastroenterologist when I lived in Daegu. Wait, we could fucking do this, man. We could win this one. You could check from the pause menu. Yeah, or you could just give me a fish. I'm not really interested in learning how to fish, to be honest with you. I think you should just give me a fish. You have a bucket of fish, presumably. Otherwise, you can check from the pause menu and then grab a fish and give it to me, since you're such the expert. Mogged. Take it. Give me a spirit heart. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Luck up. 13 songs a repeater. I'm not enough of a Fugazi head to give you an honest answer. I've listened to 13 songs 250 times. I've listened to Repeater 10 times. So you know what I'm gonna say. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm the harbinger of consensus. It's just my favorite. Okay, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna be legends. Definitely not the boss you want to see when you're on 0 health. With 1,000 fucking speed downs. What do? I fucking lived. I'm the lost? Get away from me! What am I supposed to fucking do about that when you got fucking speed down? You can't do anything. You would lose because you have speed down. Okay. They went crazy. They went crazy on this. The enemies are faster than you, so you just die. They fucked up. I don't know what you... I'm not saying every loss means they fucked up, but they fucked that up. Okay, no pills ever. No pills ever. That's Isaac 1.